Hello and welcome back to my channel. Here we like to do things budget friendly, and if you are like me and have champagne taste but on a beer budget, these videos are for you. So, you guys, I know you said that we can never have too many purses, but I just look and see what I did, okay? Just hang on. So let's get started. Let's get started with the ones that you would have seen that weren't in boxes. Okay. I got some sandals. So these I wore once because I wanted to see how comfortable they were, because I do have a little bit of a sensitivity to things that are in between my toes. Now, what I can say to this one is that it is actually nice and thin. Sometimes when they put that round plastic piece around it, it actually makes it a little bit more thick than I care for. So I really do like that. This strap in the back is adjustable, and you can actually move this around on your foot to your liking, which I think is really cool. I like that feature on it. The buckle says, just says hello. It says, hello. Hello, I'm fancy. So these are really cute sandals. And the price was right for these. And they do have, again, I've worn them once, so they're kind of ucky-poo. They do have a nice rubber sole and not a plastic. So it's a nice rubber grippy sole, which is nice. Next pair of shoes. Now, I really like the double lace on these shoes. I have another pair that I did a Temu haul on. I believe they were in my summer essentials or backyard essentials, possibly. Kind of similar to this, with as many layers as it has, but this one is going to be denim, and it's going to have kind of like these little iron-on applique, little critters and creatures on it. It has these little plastic crisscrosses that make it look like that's what's holding the pieces together, which is super cute. I like that little extra attention to detail there. A couple of different colors of denim, which is cool. It's got a couple extra features here. If you wanted to, you could thread the shoelace. So if you wanted to bring this blue shoelace up to here, which is probably what I will do, you can do that, because that is actually a shoelace hole like this one here. And then, of course, like I said, the double shoelace feature on it. It's got a nice rubber sole at the bottom, a little bit of a lift, a little bit of a extended heel, which is nice. It did come with the little foamy kind of fitted thingamajiggers that go in there to help keep the shape so it wouldn't come all squished and squashed, but it did just come in a regular, like a little Temu bag. So it didn't come packaged super awesomely like some of these other shoes I'm going to show you. Nice, poofy, comfortable little backing here. Love that. The insert itself isn't super padded, but it is a little bit foamy. So there is and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. No, probably not. I just realized that my microphone was way over there. Hopefully that doesn't affect anything. But anyways, nice plastic sole or rubber sole, like I said, a lift, padded backing, very comfortable shoe. Like it, love it. If this is your jam, totally recommend it. Okay, I know for you, I was only gone for a nanosecond, but my hair was driving me nuts so bananas. So I I had to put it up. Anyways, moving on to the next shoe. I'm gonna show it to you really super quick, like a second. And then think about it for a second and you tell me first thoughts, what it reminds you of. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So if you guys thought of a hamburger, that's what it reminded me of too. I'm in the same boat. So this looks like a sesame seed bun right here. This looks like lettuce, your tomato. You could consider this cheese or maybe even mustard or even this being ketchup, but that's what this reminded me of when I saw it. At very first glance, it reminded me of, oh, clearly I wore these outside. So a chunk of dirt just came off. Let me grab this one that's maybe not as gross. So I did wear these already, PS by the way. But it does remind me of a cheeseburger. And it does have some very faint embossed printing on here. So I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but there is some embossment on there. It just says UJKHG. I don't know what that is. And then the brand is Adderstar. Whatever that is, that's the brand. Okay. And then this is the lining in it. I wore these, okay? So I wore these without socks, and when I took my foot out, this kind of came out with it. So I get to at least show you the lining, but this is the lining of it. So the shoe is overall very comfortable. If you need more support for your feet on any of these shoes, PS by the way, just get some inexpensive insoles. Temu has some insoles that are inexpensive, but I do have to say that all the padding everywhere else is very comfortable. My foot fits in these like a glove, and just love these. They're super adorable. Now moving on to this one. So I have already done a haul with a pair of boots that were almost identical to this, but they were made in Germany. And what I can say to this is this one is made in China, and the quality overall looks very much the same. The difference is that this one does not have the furry lining on it that the other ones did that I did in a previous haul. It's just a very soft, silky PLU leather. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my other pair so that we can compare and contrast the details of it, because sadly it is branded as the same brand of shoe as the other one. But like I said, the first one says made in Germany and this one says made in China. And I have a feeling that the quality isn't the same. So let's compare and contrast. So here is the other boot. This is the one that says it's made in Germany. So there's really not very many details that are that much different. Obviously the lining is the first huge difference, right? So we've got the nice fur lining on this one and no lining on this one. So that's the first difference that I can see. And I feel like this material is a little bit more smooth than this material. I kind of feel like this is kind of more soft and squishy versus this one being a little bit more on the stiff side, but that's just me nitpicking it. Stitching really kind of seems to be the same, really, kind of all throughout. But I almost want to say that this one, when I put this one on, this one fits me a little bit better as far as being able to, let's see if I can kind of explain to you what I mean. Okay. I feel like I can size this one not so much, but that I can size this one. So if I wanted to make this a little bit tighter on this one, I could, and then it not look goofy. But on this one, where this originally sits, okay, when you close this up, okay, look how much it sticks out. Isn't that weird? I think really that's about all I can really nitpick about the two, but otherwise, very, 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 very similar. Right down to the shoelaces and all of the little extra designs on it. So very, very similar. Let's crack into the boxes. Like I said, I really like this brand. So same brand, different style of shoe. Now, when I received it, I had no idea that this coloring was the way that it is, which is so freaking cool. When I opened it up, I was so pleasantly surprised. It was really hard to tell in the pictures because it doesn't have that chromatic effect in the pictures, but I opened it up and I was like, oh yeah, that's my jam, all right. So just again, love this brand. I love all the additional features on it. I love the different fabric layers, all of the different threading that they use, just all of the extra little details on these. They have some real leather in it. Interestingly enough, this one also says made in China. So, yeah, that's very interesting to me. But there we have this shoe, and of course the heel and the sole is all completely rubber. I mean, look, they even have texture design embossed in the heel even. I mean, their attention to detail is just awesome on these shoes. So, and I have a couple other pairs that I have done in previous videos, and they are so comfy, you guys. Again, really dig in this brand of shoe. Do I have more shoes that are similar? Again, same brand, you guys, but check this out. Check out all the details on this. These are little metal star pieces, all the stitching with all of the different colors in it, the wave in this little extra piece here, the additional attention to detail with a red zipper, all of the additional little stitching here. Again, we have all those multiple layers in there. Just love this brand of shoe. Can you tell that I love this brand of shoe? And even look at the tread on this one. Again, very beautiful rubber sole on there. Even their attention to detail to put the yellow in here as well to make that pop from the edges here. Just love these shoes. Now, what do these say they're made in? Oh, this one says made in China. So maybe the other ones I got were not made in Germany. Maybe that's false advertisement because they say made in Germany on the shoe, but now these all say made in China. Who's lying to me? One of them is lying to me because it's the same brand. Are they coming out of China? Are they coming out of Germany? And was the one that's all coming from Germany actually made in China, and all the ones that say China actually made in Germany? Who knows? Who knows? But somebody is lying to me. But I don't care. I don't care because I love these shoes. They're so fun and so comfortable. All right, are we ready for the next pair, you guys? Think back. Think way, way, way back in time, in history of when women wore clothes that covered them up from neck to ankle, from neck to wrist, and what kind of shoes that they wore. Does that remind you of that type of shoe that they would have worn? When I saw these, I thought, yep, gotta have those, because I just love the look of it and the nostalgia of it. Now, my mom does have a pair of original shoes from back in the day that are like this, but they are authentic, okay? And their shoes were so slender that not even my foot would fit into it. It's the right size lengthwise, but they're so slender. I can't even imagine if that's how they all were, how shoved in your foot must have been, and how uncomfortable that must have been. I mean, they were wearing petticoats, they were wearing those things that made your skirt look huge and your butt look 10 times bigger, and cinching in and cracking your ribs and all of that crap. I mean, they must have been god awful miserable. Anyways, these, not like that at all. These fit my foot just fine. I am not shoving them in like sardines in a little bitty teeny tiny can. Now, what would have made these really good, an updated version of these shoes, I should say, is a zipper. It would have been nice if it had a zipper here so that you could just lace it once and be done. But at least we have some of the really nice features. We have kind of the shorter heel that is kind of true to its time. We have the different layers here, which is moderately true to its time. Not the same material, but close enough looking. And the stitching, or the little holes here, which is also a touch that is kind of true to its time. How it is laced, also true to its time. So I really do enjoy these shoes. I really like the old-timey nostalgia-ness of this shoe. All right, this is the second to last pair of shoes that I'm going to show you. So this one is a relatively inexpensive one, but I really liked this part of the shoe right here. I like how it's kind of like a platform shoe, but it almost looks like a high heel almost. I mean, yes, but no. I've actually been looking for high heel UGG dupes on Temu, because I know that there's an UGG shoe out there that actually has a high heel. And I don't remember if it was something like a Versace collab or something like that, and they're wildly expensive, but I've been keeping an eye out for that, because I'm thinking that would be really interesting to feature on my channel, is something goofy like that, but I still haven't found anything yet. But oddly enough, I did find some of these, and there's lots of different patterns, and this one I got in an 8, even though I wear an 8.5, because they didn't have my size available, but the price was super duper right. And typically overall, I don't really like to wear socks with my shoes. I've told you guys, if you guys are new, hello, welcome. But I have said in the past, I don't like things on my feet. I don't like socks. I don't like shoes. I just like to be barefoot. But I saw these and I thought they were really cool because of all the additional layers on it again. And of course, the double shoelace. It looks like it's Ye Yang brand. Interesting. Just mild padding. nothing, a little bit more padding than the hamburger shoes. Little bit more padding than that, but not a ton. Again, these are very inexpensive shoes. They're not going to be your creme de la creme of footwear that's good and functional for painful feet or feet problems. So consider getting inserts that are specific to your feet problem. So they've got sole inserts for plantar fasciitis. They've got sole inserts for people with flat feet, people who have high arches, people who have back pain, so on and so forth. So if you need to grab a pair of insoles that help with your type of foot issues or back issues or what have you, and pop those in these little inexpensive shoes, that would make these perfect. So I did do a video where I bought $100 pair of shoes from Temu. I returned those suckers because the quality of that shoe was basically this, okay? And the price that I paid for this is much more than half the price of those $100 shoes, and they were not worth it. They were not worth it. So I returned them because ethically, I'm like, even though I used coupons on it, my price adjustments and credits and all that stuff, and I ended up paying $30 out of pocket for it, which would have made it really a $30 shoe, which is basically the quality of it. I didn't feel like ethically they should be selling a $100 shoe that's in such poor quality. Like, it didn't have any padding or anything like that on the insole. It didn't have anything to write home about as far as materials and stitching. It was not, to me, it was not a $100 shoe. But these are worth the price tag, okay? And definitely, if you're interested, like I said, in any of these shoes, whatever is available, I will link or list down below. And something new that I have been doing, so keep an eye out for that, is if something is not available, if it's discontinued or out of stock, if I can find something similar to the product, similar in price, similar enough in dimensions, things like that, I will link that down below, but I will also address that, you know, that it's not the original one that I bought, but a similar item to it or a comparable item to it. So let's do the last shoe, and this one I saved for last because these are gonna be a death trap. I'm gonna need like one of those walking things to wear these shoes, but I couldn't resist because they were really kind of cool. So let's crack into that shoe. Okay, are you ready for this, guys? Da, 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 dee, 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 dee. Boop. This is made out of like a cotton t-shirt material. Here's the shoe, guys. Now, here's why I say that this is going to be a death trap. Look at the teensy weensy little tiny heel on this sucker. Or if I don't use a walker, I could just use Israel as my walker. I could do that. I could be like, I just lean on him and like hold on to him as I'm trying to walk through with these death traps. But basically, let's see here. Let me zoom you out so you can kind of see. Hello, microphone. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. They crisscross basically up your leg. Let's see here. I will put in a picture, but they crisscross up your leg. Let me just see if I can even get this on. This could be scary. Okay, guys, there we have it. Now I did size down on these. So this is a very, very snug fit on me. I mean, literally my toe and my heel are right at the ends. So if you don't, so I wear an 8.5. I'll put up on the screen like either that way or this way what size I picked up, but I wear a US size 8.5, which means that my foot is 9 inches something right at that cusp of 10 inches. So these, I don't remember what size I picked up, but these, like I said, fit exactly toe to heel. So if you don't like that, choose a different size, okay? But yeah, I mean, obviously you can style this in different ways, but this is just how the model was basically wearing it. So of course I will also include a photo so that you guys can see what it looks like. But these are they're foam lined. So let me I'm not even gonna attempt to stand on it right now because I have a broken toe. So we're just not even gonna go there just yet. I haven't eaten. I don't even know it is 3 o'clock. I haven't eaten yet. I'm kind of tired. I didn't sleep well last night. And I really feel like, although I'm sure you guys want to see what this looks like on me, I will injure myself. And I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm so grateful you are here, but I don't need another injury just yet. I'm healing from a finger that I almost chopped off with a tree trimmer. I'm dealing with a broken toe. I don't need more. I don't. So you'll just have to imagine it. Just picture it in your mind. Now, as I was saying, these are foam lined, so this is very interesting. Now, what would have made this perfect creme de la creme is if, let's say, for example, maybe from here to here, they would have put some sort of like a metal, bendable, flexible, that you could flex any way that you wanted in there so that this doesn't stick out. Like this. So it doesn't look stupid like this. Looks so bad, you guys. It's a shoelace, but I gotta be done. I'm gonna get demonetized. Oh Lordy. Like I said, this channel is not for kids. Not for kids. But another nice feature is right at the end of this, it does have, has a nice little metal piece that closes it up nicely. They also actually did include additional ones of these, which kind of concerns me. Why are you gonna include little additional ones? Are you telling me that it's entirely possible that that is going to fall off on me, therefore that's why I'm going to need extra pieces? I'm a little scared, you guys. These shoes frightened me, but they were adorable. They were adorable, and I'm going to at least make it a point to wear them once, at least once out in public. So, and then after that, I don't know what I will do with them. But a lot of times, you guys, I have collections from things that I have had over 10 or 20 years. And although they sit there without being used on the regular, I will pull them out from time to time because it just seems to be that one special touch that outfit needed. And it's probably something I haven't touched in 10 or 20 years. So will I keep stuff that I'm really drawn to even if I don't wear them on the regular? Yes, I will. Yes, I will, because at some point they'll get used again. Or if you're dressing up for a holiday, or like Halloween, like a costume party or something like that, and you just needed that one more extra piece that's kind of a little bit more wild and out there that you don't wear every day, but you're hanging on to it for that one reason, and that's your reason, I do that. That's what I'll probably do with these shoes. I don't know that I want to give them away or pass them along. I really like them, so I kind of want to keep them. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Again, as usual, thank you so much for stopping by and checking things out with me today. Don't forget, check out the description box down below. Lots of goody goods down there. I've also linked some of my favorite channels down below of people that I think you should check out because I just love their personalities, and they do like to feature things on their channel that is far different than what I like to view. So then you get a little bit of some more ideas of what you can get on Temu. And of course, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Helps out my channel a lot, and I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye, guys.